Well, hey everybody, what's going on? Let's talk about pillows. But before we do that, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get updated on all my content that I push out. And once you've watched this video, please make sure you hit the like or dislike. However you feel about this video, please just give me some feedback and let me know how you feel about this video. Also, if you're looking for some cool Outland merchandise like this sweatshirt I'm wearing, you can go out to my Teespring store. The link is in the header, and you can go out and order some stuff. Makes a great Christmas gift or anytime gift for yourself maybe. Okay, I haven't really talked about pillows because I haven't really used a pillow in a very long time. If you've been watching me at all, you know that I pretty much went primarily hammock camping a few years back. And when I went to the hammock, I didn't really use a pillow in a hammock. I didn't have a need to use a pillow in my hammock. But I noticed the last few times that I've been out backpacking with the hammock that I've kind of woken up with a crick in my neck, some neck pain. So I'm thinking I've reached a point where I do need a pillow, I guess. I don't know. And also, in some of my latest trips, I've been taking my lightweight solo 6 Moon Designs tent out. So of course, when I ground sleep, I have to have a pillow for that. That's just a must. So the only real pillow that I owned up until recently was this thing right here. This is a Kelty. I don't even know. It's a Kelty pillow. It's synthetic filled, not the lightest thing in the world, and it definitely does not pack down very well. I cannot fit this thing back in the original stuff sack that it came with. It's impossible. I ripped that stuff sack so many times trying to pack this thing down. It is comfortable. It's a nice pillow. It feels like something I would sleep on at home, but it's just not real practical for backpacking. So it's a car camping item. And I don't know, I wanted something better than this for sure. So I looked around for all different kinds of options on pillows, asked a lot of different people. Finally talked to my buddy Jonathan, and he showed me his pillow, and I was very impressed when I took a look at it. I was immediately like, okay, I think I'm down with getting one of those. I'll check it out and I'll get one. So here's what I ended up getting. It's right here. It's in this little pouch. This is the Nemo Fillo Elite pillow. Now, when I first started looking at inflatable pillows, I was really leery because I thought, first thing I thought of was, it's going to be like sleeping on a balloon. This is not going to be comfortable. I'm not going to enjoy this at all. And I know there are a lot of different options out there for inflatables. There's, you know, fairly cheap options down to free options where you can just mail away to certain companies and pay shipping and handling and they'll send you their pillow. Well, I was kind of leery about those, and things I've heard about them, they're not the best in the world. So I did some research and I talked to some people. I talked to John and he told me about this Nemo Fillo, and I love this pillow. I really do. This is a fantastic pillow. This is what it packs down to. It's got its own stuff sack that's integrated, so all one piece. It's fantastic. This weighs, I think, around 3 ounces. Super light, almost nothing as far as weight. And so if you take it out of the bag here, I'll show you what it looks like. So like I said, it's all integrated into its own stuff sack. It's pretty awesome. And then you take this little stuff sack and you just kind of jam it in there like that. Now, like I said, it's inflatable and it only takes a couple puffs to blow this thing up. Now, one thing I will gripe about is this valve that Nemo has on here. I'm not a big fan of this type of valve. These unscrew and they pop up kind of deal. I think there are other better valve options out there. In fact, Climate has some of the best valves, I think. A lot of people don't like Climate pads for various reasons, but their valve system is awesome. It's a flip valve system. So you basically, it flips in, you fill it up, you flip it to the other end, and you can just immediately let air out or put air in. I love it. This I'm not the biggest fan of in the world because I've kind of had to fuddle with a little bit, and I feel like every time I twist this, I'm going to kind of, you know, degrade this seal on here. So I'm not a huge fan of the twist style. See, I'm having trouble with it right now. It's just kind of stiff, but it pops out. But it's not a deal breaker for me because it's still, the pros outweigh the cons on this pillow. So I'll go ahead and fill it up here. Takes a couple breaths. Close it up there. So about 3 breaths will get you a nice firm pillow there. And you can let a little bit air in and out of it. So if you want something a little bit softer, you could let a little bit of air out of that valve. What I really like about this, though, like I said, I thought this was going to feel like sleeping on a balloon, and it really doesn't. When I put my head on this thing, it felt great, and that's because it has like a chambered system in here. It has some kind of like a baffle chamber system in here, and that kind of gives it not only does it make it strong enough that you could actually sit on these. Apparently people use these as sit pads as well, but you know, you rest your head on it and it kind of gives you this cushiony feel, and it feels really good. It does not feel like you're sleeping on a inflated piece of air. Other thing I love about this is this cover that it has. It's a real soft material. Feels really nice. It's not like sleeping on a piece of plastic. It's like a fabric, and it's super soft. And I do believe that this fabric is removable, so you can wash it, so it's washable. That's really, really nice. I haven't taken it off yet. I've only used it a couple times, but nice pillow. Also, it does include this little loop guy here. So you know, if I'm switching back and forth between my tent and my hammock, what I want to do is I want to have this tethered to my ridge line. So I will create a little bungee cord that will go to my ridge line, go through this loop, and that will keep my pillow from falling down underneath me when I'm in there. So it kind of, you know, if I sit up, it'll just kind of fall like this on that bungee cord, and I keep it behind my head. So having that loop is nice. You see these on hammock pillows a lot, the ones that are out there, but Nemo included it on there. So all in all, it's a pretty nice pillow. It is pricey, in my opinion. It's pretty expensive. It's around, at the time of this filming, it's around $45. Now I got it with some birthday money, got some discounts on it during sale. So I got this thing for around 20. It was kind of a no-brainer. Pick this thing up for 20 bucks, and I love it. It's fantastic. But I would pay 45 for it. It's worth it that much to me. I'll tell you, a good night's sleep is worth $1 million, especially when you've been hiking for miles and miles and miles, and you get to bed and you really want to sleep well. A good mattress pad, a good quilt, and a good pillow. A lot of people consider these luxury items, and the older I get, the more I consider this an essential item. And I consider this an ultralight enough piece of gear that it does not impede on my overall weight. Even when I'm trying to go ultralight setup, this is worth it. So yeah, so that's the Nemo Fillo Elite. I'll put a link down below if you want to check these out. You can get these at REI and all kinds of major retailers. I like it. It's a nice piece of gear. It's going to be going with me probably on all my future trips from here on out. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Lots more content coming your way.